What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video. Bitcoin Golden Cross, the opportunity of a lifetime. If you're new here, join the movement, hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. It's great to see you. We have an incredible video to get to. But first, this is Binance BTC. It has absolutely exploded. But imagine for a second if you made this trade. Imagine for a second how much confidence it would give you to make this trade. Your friends would be impressed. Your family would be impressed. And best of all, you would have made back a lot of those losses you took in 2018. Well, the answer is a lot simpler than you think. And the answer is right in front of you. My customized step-by-step strategies are built to dominate. You would have dominated this trade in tons of other trades after taking my classes. You would have purchased on this day, 11/16. You would have sold on 12/12 for a 91% gain in a bear market. Guys, take full advantage of what is in front of you. Imagine for a second, 91% gains. What would that do to your portfolio that got destroyed in 2018? If you put in 10 grand into this trade, you would have made $9,100. I want to help you turn around that portfolio that got beat up in 2018 by dominating the market. Here's how to do it. Our classes are on fire. People from all over the world are signing up and absolutely changing the direction of their family and their crypto stocks. We've got strategies that are dominating for day traders, swing traders, and investors. And right now we're celebrating our company birthday. We have the biggest sale ever. Take full advantage of this. If you let this opportunity slip you by, you're going to regret it. This is a massive sale. Take full advantage right now. Here's how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It's our top seller. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $500. That's unreal. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. Incredibly popular with folks who are new to crypto. This will be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Unlock those 6 powerful bonus classes. We look forward to welcoming you in. This video is going to be jam-packed with learning. It is phenomenal. It is about the Golden Cross. The Golden Cross, historically in stocks, crypto, any market, is one of the best, if not the absolute best time to buy. It marks day 1 of the bull market. It marks the end of a bear market. Bear market terminated, bull market started officially. It is incredible. Generally speaking, it's the best opportunity for investing of your life. It doesn't come around very often, and we're getting closer to it. This video is going to talk about really what to look for in the charts. How close are we? Are we a few days away? Are we a few weeks away? When do we expect it to happen? All that is going to be uncovered in this video. So golden crosses, make no mistake, are incredible. They're the opposite of the death cross. 11 months ago, we made this video right here talking about the death cross. Nobody was talking about it at the time, which blew my mind. It's so important. We said that not only are we going to have a death cross, but we're going to be going into a bear market for the next year with prices declining for the next year. We made that video 11 months ago. We've talked a lot about it ever since then, and you can see a year later what has happened. Now we're talking about the opposite of that, when the bear market is going to be finished in day 1 of the bull market. So if you look back in history, the death cross, well, simply put, the death cross is when the 50-day moving average on a daily chart, right? We're on the daily chart here on TradingView. It's the BLX. We've got 8 years of data to look at. So when the 50-day crosses the 200-day, that's a death cross. When the 50-day crosses back above the 200-day, there's your golden cross, okay? So again, death cross, a few weeks after we talked about it on our videos, a lot of the famous YouTubers came out and said, oh, the death cross is no big deal. We're going to be in there for about a week or two, and we're going to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Some people even predicted 50,000 in 2018. That's really unintelligent. You know, I'm not going to call out anybody, but that was really ridiculous. I wanted to come out and speak the truth. You guys deserve to know the truth. I have 18 years of experience. I want to give you guys only the truth. Our words are not paid for on this channel. We're not sponsored by anybody. And we made it clear. The death cross, warning. The golden cross is something to really jump up and down about. We're getting closer to one of these incredible opportunities. If we go back here, you can see that the golden cross happened first back here in July of 2015. Look at where the price was, at about $250. Look at what happened after that. Explosion. It's day one of the bull market. Make no mistake, this is the best. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but let's be honest. This is a huge thing. It is the best time to invest. You simply, using this simple technique, you're going to remember this for years to come, guys. I'm putting this video out for free. You're going to remember this for years to come, and it's going to help you dominate the market. If we look back in Bitcoin even further, okay, death cross, boom, that means bear market, okay? There's two ways to know that you're officially in a bear market. Two ways to know. Write these down in your notebook. Number one, a death cross. Number two, price action below the 200-day moving average. You can see that, okay, we had price action below the 200-day, checkbox number one, death cross, checkbox number two, officially bear market. And then bull market, boom, right here when Bitcoin was $5. We went from $5 day one of the bull market to topping out at $1,150. Just imagine if you knew when day one of the bull market was. I'm going to teach you in this video today how to identify when that is coming. We're going to take a look at a few other charts to really make it clear, and then we're going to dig into that important question of when. So I'm going to show you this. This is the Dow Jones, all right? And let me show you what has recently happened. Recently, in the Dow Jones, on a daily chart here on TradingView, we had a death cross in December. Not by surprise, my students knew about this before it happened, and those of you who took my combo classes, you also learned about this and how powerful it is. Now, if we scroll back in history, you can see that here in August 2015, we had a death cross. Price action below the 200-day, officially a bear market. We didn't cross those prices for a long time until we crossed here, golden cross opportunity, and we shot to the moon. All right, if we scroll back in history, a lot of you guys remember, okay, the financial crisis of 2008, right? Everybody knows financial crisis 2008. Well, we had a death cross in 2007 before anybody was talking about any financial crisis. We had a warning, clear cut warning. We were in some turmoil for 2018. We had a death cross in 2017 or 2007, and look at this. We had a clear-cut signal that the bear market was completely finished in June 23rd of 2009, when everybody still said, oh my God, we're going down further. There's no way this is over. The turmoil has just begun. No, we simply follow our rules. We had a clear-cut signal, and we were off to the moon. Even in this area in 2010, 2011, people were still scared to invest. They're sitting on their hands and they're still expecting us to roll over and go down further. But we're smarter than that. We're a couple steps ahead of the other humans. Especially now after this video, you're going to be well aware of when to put your money where your mouth is and watch your money go to the moon. All right? So I want to show you another one. We've got the S&P 500, right? S&P 500, what has it done recently? Death cross. S&P 500 death cross on the daily, also in December. My students are also well aware of that. Same thing happened here. Death cross, bear market. Golden cross, day one of the bull market. Look at what happened right after that. Prices to the moon. And you can see the same The same thing playing out in 2008 financial crisis. We got warning in 2007 with the death cross, and look at the golden cross here. Golden cross, boom, day one of the bull market, off to the races. Just look at that. And you may say, okay, Steve, I see that Bitcoin has this, right? The Dow Jones, right? The S&P 500. Can you show us something that connects more to us? Something that I can really understand? Well, how about the number one stock, the number one most popular stock in the world, Apple? What has Apple done recently? A drastic death cross happening in December. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at this rebound here. Rebound couldn't even get up close to the 200-day, which you saw in the previous two charts, showing a lot of weakness. Further downside is definitely to come, right? So again, what are the two things we look for to be in a bear market? Number one, price below the 200-day. Here's our 200-day in red. Price is below it. Check mark number one. Check mark number two, death cross. And by the way, everybody is arguing right now whether we're in a bear market in the stock market. Hello? Guys, it's right in front of us. So it'll take them many months to argue it out. We already know it happened in December, and it's going to be a rough year for the stocks. Now, you can look back in history in Apple. Imagine this. Imagine you knew that Apple was entering a bear market in August 2015. You sold here at 121 and you bought back in at 100. You would have a lot more stock in Apple and your buying power is extraordinary. And then you went from 100 all the way up here to 232 before you got a signal that we were in the death cross, right? You would have taken massive profits. How impressed would you be with yourself? How impressed would your friends be with you? Would your family be with you if you knew just these simple techniques? Every video I want to put out on YouTube, you are learning, and it is simple. Those are the things that are going to come across in every video, and no BS. We're not paid, our words are not paid for, and we speak the truth. That's why back here when we made this video, our channel started to explode. You know why? Because we spoke the truth in honesty, and I gave you guys information that you need, not some ICO or something you need to, oh, try out this website. Oh, this is the hot new ICO. Oh, we're going to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. We told the truth. Look, we're in trouble for the whole year of 2008 or 2018, sorry. And we were. So Apple, you can see it here. Now, we understand, okay, death cross, simple to see. Golden cross, simple to see. But some of them are shorter lengths and some of them are longer lengths. And how do we know? How do we know when we're going to go from a complete bear market to a bull market? What are the signals? What do we look for in the charts? And what does that tell us about the situation currently in Bitcoin? Are we even close to a golden cross? Or is it just around the corner? And that's what we're going to uncover now in this video. First, here's a review on our website from Ralph. And by the way, we have 316 reviews from students. Incredible. And this one's coming in from Ralph. Ralph was in the stock market for 5 years. Thought he knew what he was doing until he signed up to my classes and realized everything that he had been doing for 5 years was gambling. He was blown away with the classes, gaining simple strategies, and came out dominating. Our classes are built to dominate, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, or a long-term investor. Ralph says, quote, "The best is that the method works for both crypto and the stocks. I've already made up over 125% of what I paid for the combo classes in just 3 weeks. Guys, take full advantage of this. We have the biggest sale we have ever had. Everybody around the world signing up is going crazy because our strategies are so simple, so powerful, and the results are incredible. Here's how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $500. That's absurd. Don't miss out on this. You will regret it 100%. You're going to sign up to this combo class if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $550 with this combo. This one, if you're new in crypto, you will absolutely love it. It's going to change everything for you. Now, let's dig into the charts a little bit further. Okay? This is the current chart, right? This is the BLX. We're here on TradingView. This is the 1-day chart, okay? You can clearly see death cross, start of the bear market, and now we're in this situation here, and we want to know, are we close? How far away is it? Is it going to happen this year? What I'll tell you first is, yes, I think almost certainly this golden cross is going to happen in 2019. In fact, I think that, and mark my words, put it on the calendar, I think that if you look at this chart in 5 years from now, in 4 years from now, or in 3 years from now, you're going to look back and see, wow, 2019 was the absolute best time to buy Bitcoin. I think it'll be super clear a few years from now. I think that 2019 is the year to get into crypto. And if you're already in crypto, it's the time to take your education seriously. It's the time to invest more money. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Let me tell it to you like I'm doing it. I'm going to put significantly more money in crypto in 2019. The signals are clear. The structure is clear. It is screaming that this is going to be the best year to invest in crypto. I know a lot of you guys invested in 2017 or maybe in 2018. Those were not years to be buying crypto. Those were the years to be selling crypto. That's okay. If you made those mistakes before, it's not the end of the world. This is the start of something fresh, something new. And I think it's definitely going to be in 2019. Let me show you closer dates of what I'm thinking. Now, there's a few ways to look at this. We've got evidence from 2014, right? We've compared 2014 to 2018 in probably like 900 different ways, and all of them are fascinating. I'm going to show you a few more that we've never discussed. If you take the date that we crossed here and just measure from the start of the bear market, right, to the bottoming candle, right? You've got 280 days. So that gives you an idea of how accurate is this, right? 280 days from the start here to the bottom. Well, let's take a look here because our death cross was on this day and we potentially have our bottom in here, 262 days, meaning if this was the bottom, it happened just a little bit faster than the previous one, right? 280 days would put us, by the way, just over here in these candles. So this is assuming that we've already bottomed, which there's a chance that we have, there's a chance that we haven't. I believe, and we've been saying this for a long time, I believe that once March is finished, we're going to have really some clear indications, some clear evidence in the chart without using our emotion or our opinion to decide, oh, yes, we've bottomed or no, we haven't. I think it's going to be pretty clear once we finish the month of March, the indicators will be coming in. And I believe that, you know, things will be pretty clear that we have bottomed or have not. So let's assume that we've already bottomed, right? Pretty clear cut similarity here, right? Now, if we look at from when we had a death cross to when we had a golden cross, let's get an understanding of how long that took in our only other true bear market in history. We're talking about 462 days. And that will give us a pretty clear indication of around when we would expect to have this. So if we take this move from here and we measure out how far it is, so we said 462 days, it'll put us out here in July. So around the middle of the year, having a golden cross, which is phenomenal. So let's look at it from a few other angles. Whoops. So we did death cross to the bottom. We did the bottom to the golden cross. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom to the golden cross. That means our bottoming candle here to how long after the golden cross. Now, remember that date we just gave you. What was it? July something, right? Let's see if that measures up with the other measurements we're taking. Is it really accurate, or are we getting contradicting information? So if we take this move here from our bottoming candle in 2014, the only other true bear market that we had, to our golden cross, it's about 177 days. 179 days, right? So if this was our bottoming candle and we take a move from here 179 days, it puts us out into this territory here, June, which we've got to say, hey, middle of the year, June, July. So far we're getting June, July evidence loud and clear as to coming up. Now, take a look at this. This is quite fascinating. Take a look at how these two moving averages interact with each other as we approach a golden cross. So we had some skinny movement here, right? It's kind of like Bollinger Bands. If you guys are expert with Bollinger Bands, you really have to look at the secret sauce, is how the bands interact with each other or against each other. It's all the movements of how they're flowing to or away from each other. So simply put, we had some really close action here. We had a squeeze and it opened up. The biggest mouth opening was here. The biggest space in between the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average was right here, right? This was the biggest gap. So we can take a measured move to understand that fact. How much of a space was there? And by the way, this big gap, the biggest gap we saw, happened directly after the bottoming candle. So structurally, you have your bottoming candle, then you have this fat space here. Let's understand how fat it was just from the top of this 200-day moving average directly straight down to where the 50-day is. And you're looking at about 34%, 33.898%. Let's understand what we're dealing with today. Today we also had some skinny and we moved into a little fatter. We also got skinny, and then our biggest fat came in right here. And by the way, which could potentially be directly after we had our bottoming candle. Same structure as 2014. And if we just take a look and measure from here to here, we understand, okay, it's the fattest, but is it accurate towards the past one? Past one is about 34%. Let's take a look. If we measure from this 200-day here, wow, 35%. I would say that's incredibly accurate and structurally the same. Right after our potential bottoming candle, we have our fattest movement here. And what we're looking for next is to start getting skinnier. We're looking for our 50-day moving average to really pick up and get closer to that 200-day. We're looking for our 200-day to continue falling, but our 50 getting closer. That's what we're looking for, in especially as we move into the middle months of the year. As we move into June, I think we're going to be starting to lick our chops. And if we, in fact, did not bottom yet, this pushes our timeline up a few months, right? Later, a few months, okay? So instead of being the middle of the month, towards the end, middle of the year, towards the end of the year, maybe October, November-ish, depending on when we actually bottom. But again, we don't want to use our emotion to say we've bottomed or not. We don't want to use an opinion. We never use opinions on this channel. Only facts, only evidence, and only things in the chart. We never cover news. News is 100% poison, especially in crypto. So we never, ever will talk about news on this channel, ever. But what you want to do is use just facts, evidence to make judgments like this, whether the bottom is in or not. The bottom is not the most important topic right now. The most important topic is when the golden cross is going to happen. That means day one of the bull market. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the #1 conversation we need to be having right now. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on so I can keep you updated with honest, real information about what's going on. Hit that subscribe button right now and hit that bell. So let's go through our checklist here. Let's make sure that we are buttoned up and we've got check marks. We did death cross to bottom, right? Death cross to bottom. We did bottom to golden cross, okay? That both of which told us middle of the year. We did death cross to golden cross, okay? Death cross to golden cross, we have that checked off. We did the distance and we talked about the narrowing moving averages. So that's what we're looking for structurally leading in to this situation, all right? You can see how these moving averages started interacting, especially in this space here, right after we had our big fat area here. We should be moving up with the 50-day over the next maybe month or so. How long was this until we moved into this narrowing? 43 days. So we talk about a month and a half, right? So maybe, yeah, towards the end of March. By the way, end of March, I really believe, is going to be a clear indication of which way we're moving, and then we'll be able to make something definitive based on facts. So look for the end of March to be significant, and if we do see at the end of March the 50-day a lot closer to the 200-day, we better be licking our chops. We better be drooling at the mouth, because we know the golden cross at that moment would be, you know, just 3 months away. 3 months away. It's going to be special, right? It's going to catch a lot of people off guard, because look, nobody's talking about the golden cross, just like nobody talked about the death cross when we pointed it out 11 months ago. And we said, look, bear market for the next year, declining prices for the next year. And everybody still said 20,000, 30,000, ICO this, ICO that, 40,000. Oh, I think 50,000 in 2018 for sure. It's 50,000. There's a lot of BS out there. Throw all that in the garbage. Really stay clear, stay level-headed, stay emotionless, and throw away all the news and anybody that's spouting out stuff like that. Really, it's really unintelligent information. So golden cross, we should be excited about that. Now let's get into some other parts of the video, including this. This one is coming in from Chase on our website. Chase was a little bit hesitant to sign up to the classes, okay? Chase was hesitant for one reason and one reason only. He saw a lot of folks making a lot of money from my classes, making these trades in a bear market, and was a little hesitant about, well, maybe that's not possible. And then he bit the bullet, he put his foot down, and he decided for himself. And right away, instantly was blown away with the classes, calling it, quote, hands down the best purchase I could have possibly made for myself and my future. And later says, quote, my last trade I made 81% in 14 days following my strategy. My strategy is built to dominate, ladies and gentlemen. So Chase went from being a little bit hesitant to domination. I want your name to be here next. I want you to have your name right here with pure domination. I want you to be proud of yourself, your family to be impressed, your friends will be impressed with you. Let's get you signed up. And right now, we have the biggest sale we've ever had in company history. It's our company birthday that we're celebrating, and we have these classes at a massive discount. Do not let this pass you by. You will regret it. Take action right now. You're going to sign up to this class if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link for you inside the video right here. You're going to sign up to this combo class if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. These two combos are incredibly powerful. They are going to teach you day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, and how to dominate with each. Unlock these 6 powerful bonus classes with these two combos. These are our top 2 sellers. You will be incredibly, incredibly, incredibly happy and grateful that you had signed up. Now let's get into Steve's secrets to success. We have a great one today. First things first, subscribe. Guys, if you are watching on a cell phone, scroll down right now to the subscribe button. If you're watching on a computer, scroll down right now and look at the subscribe button. You don't want red. Red is bad in crypto. Get rid of that red, hit that button right now. Make sure you're subscribed. You may think, wow, Steve, I watch all your videos. How am I not subscribed? I don't know. Hit that button right now. Make sure you turn on the bell. Everybody do that right now. After you do that, I want you to share this video in one place only. You know you learned a lot from this video. You know that there's incredibly powerful information I gave away for free in this video. Share it with somebody right now. Share it on Twitter, on Instagram, share it on Facebook, on can you share on YouTube? I don't know. If you can, do it. Share it with your neighbor Joe. If you don't have a neighbor Joe, don't share it with your neighbor. Only if your neighbor is Joe. Share it with your dog. Share it with whoever, but just share it in one place. Next thing, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. It'll be tomorrow. I'm going to be celebrating. Hopefully I can get like an hour away with my fiance, and it's a little bit of a busy time, as you guys probably well aware, but we're going to try to celebrate tomorrow. Hope you celebrate with whoever you are celebrating with, and hope you make it an incredible day. Oh, one more video. I want to do one more video before my son is born. So a lot is going on. It's tentatively in 1.5 weeks from now, my son will be born. So we're getting very close. Those of you who have children, you know this could happen at any time. So I'm trying to sneak in one more video, potentially right around the 19th or so, and it's going to be a good one. So look for that. Hopefully I can get that in. I'm going to put all my efforts into it. But my mother-in-law is coming tomorrow, and then my mom is coming shortly after that. So we're having both moms here for the birth of our son. It's going to be very special. Family comes first for me. Hopefully it does for you too. So make it count. Family time is very important. So I'm going to try to sneak in one video, and then boom, family time is coming. And then I'll give you guys as many updates as I can, because look, the Golden Cross is coming. Very important that we discuss that at length to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now, Steve's secrets to success. Today is a powerful one. Our word today is travel. Travel. Now, a lot of people spend money on ridiculous things. Most often, people spend money on things to impress people that they don't even like. And humans, we do this a lot. Think about that for a second. Most humans buy things to impress people that we don't even like. This is just built-in human psychology. Think about that. Have you done that before? I'm sure you have, because otherwise you wouldn't be human. And if you're in a situation where you're doing that frequently, stop yourself. That's a devastating path. However, there's two things that you should spend your money on. Education. This knowledge is power. Knowledge will give you whatever you want in life. And the other is travel. Travel's pretty similar, in my opinion, to education, because it will teach you so much about yourself and the world. This is coming from a guy that's been to over 60 countries. And just in the past, how old am I now? So in the past 10 years, 12 years, 10, 12 years, I've been to more than 60 countries, all right? What travel will teach you is so much about how the world works. And if you haven't left your home country, you are stuck in your own bubble of thinking, oh, it needs to happen this way, or this needs to happen that way. When you travel, I've been to places that they don't have electricity. You know, I lived in places for a few weeks that don't have electricity. Electricity is something that's a luxury, right? When you go to press that light on in your house, you expect electricity. When you go to turn that water on, you expect water. But look, when you travel around the world, it opens your mind to other cultures, other ways of life, other music, other foods that you never thought of eating. Other cultures eat every day. It's really a look deep inside yourself to really uncover and have a way more open mind to how this world runs. And by the way, I'll share this one lesson with you. Traveling, you know, I've been really blessed. I've been really lucky to be deep into the rainforest, hanging out with orangutans and feeding them bananas. I've been lucky enough to take baths with elephants in the river. I've been lucky enough to be deep into like the desert with camels. I've been lucky enough to be inside of glaciers. Incredible. Those are memories. Memories are things that you'll pass on, traditions with your family. You're not going to pass on, oh, remember that time I bought a Rolex so I can impress the people that I don't even like? No, that's not something you're going to talk about. That's not something that's in a deep instilled memory that you're going to pass on and really have that experience in knowledge. So if you can spend money on something, education and travel. And let me hear in the comments from you guys, I would assume, because those of you that are watching this part of the video, we have a lot of similarities. And you watch this video and you're like, I have got this in common with Steve. I have this in common with Steve. And guess what? You have those things in common with everybody that's watching right now. And I guarantee we have a lot of people that like travel. I'm just guessing. I think that a lot of people right now like travel. Let me know what your situation with travel is. But I recommend travel more. All right. Now, we have an inspiring story to get to as our last topic for today. And I asked you guys in the comment to leave something about how your life has changed from watching the videos or your favorite memory from the past year. And there was one comment that really touched me. And it's a phenomenal comment. It's a comment that shows this person is going to have significant success in their life. And this comment is coming in from Gary. Now, somebody had commented, oh, the classes are too expensive, which, guys, I would invite you to take everybody else's classes, and I would bet you any money that you're going to come back and take mine. I guarantee it, because it's happened so many times with a lot of students. So you get what you pay for in life. Education, if you want to get good education, you come to the best. You come to somebody that's honest, somebody that has a high level of integrity. But again, let me read this comment. This is fascinating. Coming from Gary. Gary says, I'll summarize it for you. Gary says in the beginning he couldn't afford the classes. But in life, if you say I can't afford something, I can't have something, that's BS. Gary went a few steps ahead and started selling things on eBay, make a little extra cash. Then went a few steps further and stopped buying lunch at work and stopped buying that soda at the gas station. Guess what? Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. After a week, that money adds up. After a few weeks, that money adds up, and then was able to afford the classes. He could get what he wanted. Don't ever say, I can't afford that. If you want that Lamborghini and you have $100 in the bank, oh, I can't afford that. If you really want that Lamborghini, go get it. Who's stopping you? You're stopping yourself. Nobody's standing in your way. Nobody's in between you and the Lamborghini saying, no, 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 you can't have that. You have $100 in your bank. No, go get it. Nobody's stopping you. Go get it. Don't ever say that. That's a terrible mindset. So Gary went a few steps further and started saving up more money and then got the pro classes, right? And he said, look, I started with a quarter of an ETH. And after a few months after taking my classes, turned it into 1.75 ETH and started using that money to really change his spending habits and change his whole life around. That is a story I guarantee in 5 years from now, we're going to be getting a comment from Gary. He's going to be incredibly successful. That's the mindset to win. I can achieve whatever I want. Nothing is out of my price range. If I want it, I make a few adjustments. No soda, no lunch at work. Do this, do that. Sell a little bit on eBay. Boom. Get your dream accomplished. I guarantee Gary's going to be successful. I wanted to give a shout out to Gary. That's an inspirational story I want you to have. If you want success, go get it. Nobody's standing in your way. Push them out of the way and go get whatever you want in this world. It can all be yours if you believe it. If you don't believe it, you won't achieve it. Believe it and achieve it. I'll leave you guys on that note. Peace and love to the crypto crew. Let me know your comments down below. Thank you everybody for all the thumbs up. You guys are incredible. We have had just a ridiculous stretch on here. Over 3 months in a row, every video over 30,000. It's all because of you, all the positive comments, the thumbs up. You guys are incredible. I love you guys. I'll see you guys hopefully one more video Then I'll be giving you guys a ton of information on my newborn son. He's going to be rocking it out in crypto, you better believe. Peace and love to the crypto crew.